Ladies and gentlemen, it is officially the new year, and along with it, we have some big fireworks happening around this space. We have some new moves happening on the charts, which is very exciting to see, and we're definitely going to be addressing it. So with that being said, welcome to the channel, everyone. My name is Nick. For those that are new to the channel, hopefully by the end of this video, you do become a subscriber. And also, right now is the best time to be in the free Discord. What are you guys waiting for? Join up by clicking the link down in the description below. And with that being said, let's dive on in. So in 2024, we saw some very big moves, but it wasn't just crypto, right? It was the stock market. It was basically every single major risk on asset class that was seeing massive moves. And if we actually go over here, we can see just in over 7.11 trillion was added to the US stock market in 2024. Now, on top of that, crypto saw a tremendous year as well. Bitcoin went on an absolute tear. A lot of altcoins have done very well as well. But this is just the start. In my opinion, like I said, 2025, it's officially here, guys. It is going to be a very big year for crypto. And talking more so about that, well, just like I said it multiple times. January is going to be a very bullish month, but 2025 is also going to be a very bullish year for crypto. And so far, if we're looking at crypto right now, I mean, Bitcoin isn't doing much. Let's actually filter this out real quick. I actually want to change out the 30-day for the past 24 hours, and I also want to change out the 60-day for the last 7 days, because we are now starting to see some big moves here. On the 24-hour, again, nothing too crazy when it comes to Bitcoin and Ethereum, but XRP, it out of nowhere, right? Moved up into the top 3 position yet again. And this was a silent move. Not a lot of people were talking about it. And we are now trading over $2 and almost 40 cents. It's up 14% on the 24-hour span, up about 5% on the 7-day span, still up over 260+% on the 90-day percentage gain. Now, on top of that, if we're actually looking at the top 24-hour gainers in the top 100, well, XLM is up 27% almost, which again, just made an XLM video talking about how almost nobody's even addressing XLM. Outside of that, we have XDC up 20+%, Algorand up almost 20%. XRP is the top gainer, ADA, QNT, HBAR. A lot of utility projects are now pumping. Is it just a coincidence with Mika and with 2025 being a very bullish year for crypto? Probably not. Listen, people are aware of what's happening. People are aware that, Mika's coming into effect now. We're going to see some regulatory movements happening in the US. We know that this pro-crypto admin has taken office on the 20th. Gary Gensler stepping down on the 20th as well. So, there's a lot to look forward to in the year of 2025. And I think that that's what's happening now. I think that people are realizing that 2025 is going to be very bullish. So we better prepare now. And talking more so about that, XRP's trading volume is up 99% today. Over $9.28 billion. And also on top of that, if we go over here to Fiat Leak, guys, look at how much movement is happening. We haven't hit any crazy numbers here in terms of the amount of XRP traded in the past minute, but we have been just around 1 million or so. Sometimes it was hitting like 2-3 million. But for the most part, listen, we are starting to see a lot of buy volume coming in. We're starting to see a lot of focus put on XRP and also on a lot of these utility projects. And this is no coincidence. People are now preparing. But also on top of that, if we go over to XP Market, so even though December wasn't a very bullish month for price action around the XRP ledger, XRP, in terms of the actual XRP ledger, recorded its highest amount of XRP ledger token market cap. We could actually see over $304 million. And by the way, in terms of trust lines, we could see the trust lines here. So active traders was over 27.6K, 1.6 million trades, 17.1K listed assets, 7.7 million trust lines. And we could see the DEX volume just over 10 million. Centralized exchange volume just over 5.3 million. I know it's not as crazy as November or October, but listen, we're still seeing tremendous growth here around the XRP ledger, and I do think that this is only going to continue in 2025. Now, on top of this, let's actually go back to XRP. So we did witness history for XRP, and what was that history? Well, let's go over here to Blockchain Backers post. We have Happy New Year. It's 2025 on the charts. It took 7 years, but XRP just had its highest yearly close in history, and we could see it on the chart here. Very, very bullish stuff here. I want you guys to understand that XRP today, right now, as I am recording this video, XRP is looking absolutely beautiful on the charts. I'm going to address it in this video because I have been giving you guys my TA breakdown over the last couple weeks. And I do hope that a lot of you did listen, because so far, things have been working out almost perfect on the chart. We can't say perfect because it doesn't really work like that in these markets trying to predict things. But we're going to talk about the chart here in a second. But on top of XRP having its highest yearly close in history, we can see over here, XRP trading volume is again topping the charts on South Korea's biggest exchanges, overtaking Bitcoin in a sign of flurried interest that often precedes price volatility. Now, this got posted yesterday, or I actually should say 2 days ago, because this video is going to be going live at midnight. But this was on December 31st at almost 5 a.m. And Anthony Welfare, previous employee at Ripple, did quote this saying, XRP trading volume doubles Bitcoin and 10 times Ethereum's. Happy New Year to all XRP holders, supporters, and soon-to-be investors. Total trading volume against the one on Official Upbit and Bithumb Official and Corbit, the country's largest exchanges by volumes and users, topped $800 million in dollar value in the past 24 hours. XRP registered over 200 million in volumes on Bithumb and 600 million on Upbit, with Bitcoin trading volumes less than half of those on both exchanges. Interest in other assets such as Doge or Ether was even lower, reaching just a tenth of the demand seen for XRP. So XRP globally right now is in the spotlight. It's taken center stage. It's even flipping Bitcoin, which is crazy. But this is just a start. And yes, like I said, I do think that XRP is making history. Regardless of what people are, trying to say about XRP and XRP's performance, guys, XRP has been doing very, very well. Yes, we're still under the all-time highs, but I do believe that we are going to witness a major shift this year once we do break over the all-time highs. Because yes, I personally see XRP trading over its all-time high. I just don't see how it doesn't. If it doesn't, something is severely wrong. Because if we go back and we look at just the last 12 months, right, 2024 was a tremendous year for XRP. So many great developments, so many great moves being made. It just makes sense for XRP to create a new all-time high on the chart. Now, talking about the chart, like I said, over the last couple days, technically over the last couple weeks, I should say, because, I have been really kind of charting this since going back to like the middle of December. But the big thing that I was addressing was holding $2, right? Now on the 4-hour, we actually never closed below $2. Why was $2 a big focus? Well, this is the liquidity wick of around $2 going all the way back to December 9th. I said, if we lose this level, we are in for, a big issue on this chart, aka a much larger pullback, which would have been the fair value gap down here if we did lose the $2 range. Now you might say, well, Nick, didn't we lose the $2 range here? Well, yes, but $2, if we lost it on this 4-hour candle, would have been below this trend line. If we lost a trend and lost $2, then it would have signaled a bigger push to the downside. Now, I said that I am expecting $2 to hold, and off of these lows, we should have a move to the upside. And right now, we just retested this upper trend line. Yes, we are going to pull back a little bit from this. We're going to chop a little bit before we finally break to the upside. Again, what level am I looking at here? Well, ultimately, it is the liquidity wick from December 3rd, right around roughly $2.30. If we were going to, pull back and retest the level, that's the level that I would be looking at. But once we do clear this level, and more so that level is about we want to break the trend line first. But this $2.50 level is going to give us a little bit of trouble. There's a lot of resistance right around this level here that we want to break over, clear, and then we could go and retest a much larger breakout well above $2.70 some cents. This was the fake out going back to December 17th that we, really rejected off of. But this was the fake out level that we are looking forward to potentially seeing retest it and broken over. If we can reclaim $2.70 and break over this high, then we will target the previous highs. Right now, we are trading in still a bearish structure. Well, I shouldn't even say bearish, but it's more so neutral, right? And what I'm talking about here is we have these lows back here followed by higher lows, higher lows. We still have higher lows. We're waiting for higher highs. So we're kind of neutral until we do see higher highs. We want to break over this $2.70, roughly 2 cents level. Anything in between, I don't really care about. Yes, there's crucial levels that we need to break over before we even target this high. But the ultimate focus here is creating a higher high on this chart after seeing so many higher lows. Once we do reclaim a higher high on this chart, then yes, we are going to a new all-time high. I do think that the next target here is $4 for XRP, but I have been charting this over the last couple days and even over the last couple weeks. Now, on top of the XRP USD chart, what I really am focused on is the Bitcoin pair, and I drew this a while back now. I said, listen, the Bitcoin pair is not, it's showing us that we have nothing to be concerned about. Now, I drew this a while back. You can watch the videos. You don't even have to take my word for it. If you go and look back at some of the TA videos on XRP, you are aware that I drew this a while back. But I was expecting this thing to chop until we finally get that big move to the upside. Right now, this chart looks beautiful. I mean, we are just consolidating. Now we're starting to break out a little bit. If we can clear the previous highs, just like I did say on the USD chart, we're in for a much larger run here. And that should take the USD chart to a $4 plus XRP, which is going to be very, very exciting for us. But on top of this, right, I did say on the 24th that we should be seeing altcoins having a ton of strength against their Bitcoin pairs, aka the rotation, right? I said altcoins against their Bitcoin pairs have now hit key supply zones on the lows, and now we are preparing for the next wave, the rotation. I said this on the 24th. XRP bottomed on the 30th, just for reference. But what I was expecting us to do was basically chop a little bit more until we had that big, move to the upside. And I even said over here that once this rotation officially happens, that will spark the lights. That will be the spark that lights the alt season flame that will spread and ultimately become an engulfing flame. I do think that we are trading in a similar fashion to 2021, where I do think that right now we could technically say, yeah, we are about to witness a very large rotation into altcoins, and altcoins are about to have a much larger move on the chart. So I'm expecting this to basically be the wave 3 before the much larger wave 5. Wave 4 will be a pullback. Just so that you guys are aware, we will basically pull back on the wave 4. But outside of my charts, outside of what I'm thinking, 2 great posts, one from Credible Crypto. We have Blue Zone tapped as expected and a beautiful reaction off of it after. So far, so good. And this is basically what he was charting. Again, very similar structure here. We have the first low, the second lower low, and now we also have that higher low followed by another higher low, technically off of the previous candles. But he's also looking at this as almost like an inverse head and shoulders pattern as well. Very interesting, but overall, yeah, we are expecting much higher price action here on XRP. Also, Tony the Bull also put out a great post. We have XRP quarterly RSI over 70 for the second time in 10 years. And yeah, I mean, the last time that this happened was back in, 2017 into 2018. XRP is setting the stage for a much larger move here, and history has already been made, but I do think that it's going to be solidified as well once we do break over that all-time high. Again, so many people have been talking down on XRP for years and years and years. A lot of those haters are about to be silenced in a big way. So with that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys did, definitely leave a like, subscribe, turn notifications on because I'm more free content. You guys are more than welcome to follow me on Twitter and join the free Discord on the description below. And with that being said, guys, this has been Nick. Thanks for watching. Peace out.